Good Saturday morning. This is Micah Mitchell with Madison County Weather Updates. I just want to update you on the progression of things for today. Um, we remain under a slight risk for severe storms today, with the tornado threat somewhat there, and the damaging winds are listed as the main threat. But the other thing we need to look at is first, let's zoom into these storms that are out here in Illinois, I guess. May switch radars and get out here. So, to my eye, the severe threat is going to be with this curvature. If I can turn my tool on here, right here, and this is not heading toward Madison County. So the severe threat is probably going to be a little closer to the front that's hanging out back here. So while I don't think we can rule out severe storms, especially damaging winds, uh, to me the biggest threat that I'm looking at really is the core of this area right in here. This all is heading to the east, and so as this gets in here, this is actually coming a little faster. The leading edge of it's getting close to the state line at 11:30 a.m. So probably by the time we're hitting mid-afternoon, if this area out here that I've circled stays kind of all together with some heavier cells beginning to develop as we get into the warmer part of the day, torrential rain may be our biggest threat today. Um, I wouldn't be surprised for some localized areas to exceed 2 or maybe even 3 inches of rain if this all holds together the way it is. The general system is moving kind of to the southeast along that front, but that front's also slowly advancing to the northeast. So it's kind of difficult to time all this out. But again, I really just kind of feel like we do need to watch out for damaging winds, but more and more flooding rain is looking like a bigger threat to me as this thing kind of gets into the afternoon and gets a little bit better convection involved with it. So it's not even in the prime time for storms to really have their act together, and yet it still has its act together. So as we get into better timing into the mid and late afternoon hours, my big fear right now is flooding rains. So I'll keep an eye on this as this gets a little bit closer. I may update you again maybe around 1 p.m. or so. And again, if anything develops where I need to go live later on, I will. But right now, again, to my eye, flooding is going to be our number one concern. Damaging winds, number two. Tornadoes, slightly in there. Hail doesn't seem to be any kind of a threat at all. So again, we'll watch this over this next couple of hours as this begins to get into a little bit better dynamics and a little bit more heating of the day where the convection is going to be better. And I will update you if needed or as needed.